Welcome to episode number 15, Quarantine 2020. I'm still here. I haven't given up. Many of you have, but I haven't given up. So I'm going to try and stick with the theme, keeping it. Yesterday I said between 5 and 8 minutes, but it was 10 minutes, which was still shorter than my average, which is probably around 13 or 14 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep it a short one today, between 5 and 8 minutes. That's the goal. We'll see where we end up. Topic for today is a little bit of a fact day for you, and I want you to understand how small we are. We're so small. It's really unbelievable. Human beings cannot comprehend how small we actually are. So I'm going to go through that. I'm going to show you some numbers, and before I start any of it, I want to throw a disclaimer out there. I am not even an amateur astronomer. Not even an amateur. I like the solar system and space, and so I just read stuff sometimes. I follow some things that I get information about. I did actually take Astronomy 101 at the U of R. Martin Beach was the instructor. It was probably my favorite class I took at university. It was also the one that had the least bearing on what I became with my degree. But it was a good class. So, disclaimer, I'm not an expert, and if I make a mistake, calm down. But I'm thinking I'm pretty accurate with what I'm going to go through. So, how small are we? So the first thing, in order for me to try and show how small we are, is I have to show you how far away are we from the sun. So hopefully you understand. I mean, for some people maybe you don't, but you understand that Earth is in a solar system. We go around a sun, and then that solar system is part of a galaxy. And then the galaxy is also rotating throughout the universe. So how far away is the Earth from the sun? So this little graphic that's going to pop up in a second should explain that to you. Okay, 150 million kilometers. We can't even comprehend that. That's the lowest number I'm going to show you today. But we can't even comprehend that number. 150 million kilometers? We don't know how big that is. But that's the distance from the Earth to the sun. Obviously average distance. But that's the distance from the Earth to the sun. Okay? So keep that number. 150 million kilometers. Now, from there, we want to look to how far away it is from the sun to, I think it's the first gas giant, Jupiter. Okay, so 150 million kilometers from the Earth to the sun, and then the sun to Jupiter is 777 million kilometers. Okay, so we're looking at 777 minus 150. So from Earth to Jupiter, we're looking at 620-ish, 620 million kilometers. So it's gigantic distances that we're talking about, all right? So that's how far it is from our sun to Jupiter, 770 million kilometers. If we just look at the largest star, the largest known star in our solar system, okay? Sorry, not in our solar system. Just the largest observed star, or the known of star, is UY Scuti, okay? That star, remember, our sun is a star, okay? So the largest known star is US Scuti. It is 1.1 billion kilometers, okay? The radius of that is 1.1 billion kilometers. That's enormous. That's absolutely enormous. That's big enough to stretch past the distance from our sun to the first gas giant, Jupiter. I find that incredible. I try to tell my kids this stuff, and they don't give a shit, okay? So now let's look at our galaxy, okay? How far is it from our sun to the center of our galaxy? Our galaxy is called the Milky Way, okay? It's filled with millions and millions and millions of other stars and solar systems and such. That's just our galaxy. That's 100,000 light years, which is like whatever this number is here. So we go millions billions, trillions, quadrillions, maybe? Whatever's after quadrillions? I didn't look it up, so I don't know. That's how far away it is. Okay, that's how far away it is from our sun to the center of. So that shows how gigantic that is. Okay. Now that's our solar system. That's just our galaxy, the Milky Way. All right. There's millions and billions of galaxies rotating through. Okay, they're all flying around in the universe. Okay, that's the Milky Way is just ours. Okay, so now just to grasp it a little bit more, how fast is everything moving? Our sun is moving at 230 kilometers a second, which is like 828,000 kilometers an hour. Okay, so not only is it gigantic, our sun, okay, is moving at 230 kilometers a second, which is 828,000 kilometers an hour. Okay, that's how fast it's moving. Okay, when we look at how fast our galaxy, the thing that's over 100,000 light years long, our galaxy is hurtling through the universe, and it's moving at 1.3 million miles per hour. 1.3 million miles per hour. All right, so our sun is spinning around inside the Milky Way at 230 kilometers a second, with all the planets rotating around that. And then our sun spinning around here, and then our galaxy, the Milky Way, is flying through the universe at 1.3 million miles an hour. And it's 100,000 light years long. It's just flying through everywhere. It's moving at incredible speeds. How the fuck do we not run into anything? How's that possible? It's so big. How do we not run into another star, another galaxy? It's because the universe is gigantic. As big as the galaxy is, as big as our solar system is, as big as the sun is, the universe is monumentally bigger than all of that. And it's just kind of shocking when you think about it, and when you actually think about how small it is. And I mean, if we did run into another galaxy, would we know? Like if something's moving 1.3 million kilometers an hour, would we notice? If the two things crashed into each other and everything exploded, maybe some people out there who actually know something about astronomy could explain to me. I know we don't run into other galaxies because everything's so gigantic already. And I've heard that the Andromeda galaxy, in like 14 billion years, we are going to run into that galaxy. So I guess they're kind of mapping that out. I don't know. But that's why we're so small. And I probably went over my 10 minutes again, but I got worked up because I really like learning about the solar system and space. So I hope this was informative, little fact of the day. And that's it. I will see you for episode 16 tomorrow. Have a good night.